North Dakota State coming out 3 wide in the boundary here to start the football game. Lance dropping it off, and that is Adam Cofield, tackled immediately. And off up the middle, Cofield again as the pile pushes forward.
First big test on 3rd down.
And somebody moved, it looked like, on the end there for North Dakota State.
I think it was Cordell Volston.
Number 67, 5 yards, 3rd down.
In the slot. Lance is going to air it out. One-on-one coverage. Going downfield. Is it in bounds? No. It is not. Incomplete. Reception for Michael Tutsi, the sophomore out of Indianapolis. Design run here for Trey Lance, trying to pick his way, and then he is turned back by Drew Nichols after a gain of 1.
Think they can get yards on the ground.
Ty Brooks in motion. He gets the give. Cofield lays the block. Ty Brooks off to the races, down to the 10 and the 5-yard line.
That's what we're talking about. This is an outside, so they're showing quarterback power, disguising that with the pull, and then Cofield with a really nice block, another good block downfield. I think that
making the stop for Delaware. 1st and goal, North Dakota State. This time it's Kobe Johnson inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line, and Johnson
weak in the run game. We see him out there again.
Johnson powering his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Here we are. Look at that push. That's where it's coming from. Really smashing down on a hard slant.
6-yard line, I formation for the Bison. Leading by 5. First quarter from Newark, Delaware. Play action for Lance. Swings it up. Boy, wide open receivers. Phoenix Sproles. He's got a 1st down inside Delaware territory.
His pass routes have been tremendous this year.
Both corners playing off here of the 2 NDSU receivers. Ty Brooks tiptoeing his way through a hole before he is turned back. Cannon, the leading tackler for Delaware, out of the lineup. Lance is going to keep it again, try to use his athleticism, bounce into the outside, and getting the corner is forced out of bounds by Justice Henley, the guy that forced Lance out of the pocket to the sideline here.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Almost picking up the first, about 2 yards short. The guards showing misdirection.
Trying to run it up in there hard was Cofield, and he's going to be very close. I think he's about a yard short.
Soft here.
Lance to Mathis, who had to go down to 1 knee to make the reception.
7, 8 yards off the ball.
Fake this time and run inside of the boundary for Lance. Blue Hens trying to close quickly, but Lance lowering the shoulder.
Check the center. That's Karson Schoeing. He's coming right at you. Whoops. Number 59 is able to move Henley and pick up the 1st down. It's such a nice bonus.
Play action again for Lance. He wants the big shot downfield and making the reception, breaking off the
to disguise what the play intends to be.
Give this time to the outside, and this is Kapuris. Jimmy Kapuris getting the edge, working off a block from Gindorf.
Kobe Johnson throw a good one too. Check out number 24 on the edge. Kapuris on the handoff, the cut there from Johnson.
For the Blue Hens. 2 tight ends at the bottom of your screen again. Mathis in motion. Lance to throw. Ty Brooks makes the catch. Henley comes up. 1st and 10 for NDSU. Johnson again. Not much room this time. He was swallowed up and swallowed under.
Did that a couple of times, how well he's played.
Play action again. Lance. He's going to go out to Sproles out of the back of the end zone, and really good this season, leading the FCS, 14 of 23. This will be a big one here. Trey Lance setting up the screen. Cofield has some room to run. He's got a 1st down to the corner. Adam Cofield, touchdown.
They did not blitz much. Nodak Insurance Company replay, but soon as Cofield is able to clear, and right here he's clear. He makes one nice move, beats 1 tackle, and then green pass. This is not as easy as you think to have your offensive line. They have to sell the fact that they are blocking all out, but knowing at the last minute they're going to let Delaware come through. They do. Look at the double team. It was a beautiful double team at the point of attack, and Cofield makes a nice move to the edge. That's a shift trade motion to try to influence the defense.
Give to Cofield on the edge again, cutting it back up. And is taken down after a gain of the touchdown reception. So 3rd and 4 here for the Bison. Lance plenty of time to survey, throws, and Watson tried to stretch out for it, get some separation, unable to do so. So far, NDSU has just been owning the line of scrimmage. Lance back to work. Little flip to the outside here to Johnson. Puts a little shake on Zubalaga and finds some room to the outside. Gains about 8. Two tight ends again with Babbage and Gindorf. Stretch play to Brooks. Finding a seam to the outside. He's got a first down before the Blue Hens.
For Brooks to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action this time. Lance firing on the run. On target to Watson, who juggled it for a moment. He made the catch. Christian Watson will stand.
And what you're seeing at home is the replay booth. We are the provider of.
Cofield slipped as he tried to make his cut. No applause. Lance play action, dumping it off. Boy, Malmstrom all by himself in the flat. He is upended. Heavily in favor of North Dakota State so far. Brooks, he's going to bounce it outside. It's a race to the corner. Ty Brooks' speed as he turns the corner. You can get a first down here inside the 2-yard line without scoring. Brooks, boy, taken down immediately. Sal Morrow came crap.
Nodak Insurance Company replay is on the top of this screen. You're going to see number 75, Dillon Radunz, just blowing people up. But that
down. Now Gindorf and Ellefson, the two tight ends, on the top of your screen. Lance with time, fires high and dragged down by the... Lance's numbers so far here in the first half. Lance play action, he's going to take a shot downfield. Batted up in the air as Ellefson.
Situation with your tight end against Plaque, and the Nodak Insurance Company replay comes right at you. Ellefson tries to high point it, the left hand from Plaque. He's a big kid, but
some linemen pulling for Ty Brooks, who squeaks through a hole. And again, run game.
The nice second down run really does set up third and shorter.
Lance dropping it off to Ellefson, who makes the reception right at the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for a first. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Lance, deep ball, separation, caught! Phoenix Sproles at the 28-yard line. Action from Lance to Sproles. Johnson in motion, he'll get the give, get a great lead block, and there goes Kobe Johnson inside the 10, down to the 6-yard. Mathis and Watson are the two receivers, two tight ends at the top of your screen as well. Lance dropping it off, dangerous pass.
It was wide open the last time the Bison had this situation, but Lance is selling it a little bit too much probably with his eye.
But we can't spike it though on second down. Lance surveys. Oh, wide open man to the back of the end zone. That is caught. Mr. Touchdown again, Ben Ellefson.
But the Bison use Babbage. Check out 81 coming across. All right, they're looking, hey, I'm going to throw it to Babbage. Two of the Blue Hens go right to him, leaving the back.
North Dakota Beef Commission, funded by beef ranchers and farmers. Play action, and again, an open man in the flat, and that has been Ellefson. Making an
in over 80%.
This time a run-off tackle and throwing a shoulder in the boundary side. The Bison are going to run it. Cofield runs it up in there, but a lot of blue jerseys turning things. Are your three receivers there at the top side of your screen here on 3rd and about 5. Lance guns it. Oh, Kapuris made a tremendous adjustment.
Kept saying, he goes, I don't know how many reps that Kapuris is going to get, but he catches everything we throw to him, and that on the Nodak, great job by number 19.
Back to the ground game again, and Sabian Clark, his first carry of the day. From a safety spot to make the tackle. Lance will just dump it off to Kapuris, who's left alone, and Kapuris, senior season. Johnson in motion. Oh, Lance design run. First time we've seen him duck it and run. Nichols.
Lance, because we know, and he knows that Lance can bounce it to the outside. Nodak Insurance Company replay. Also help there from, I think it was Kitchen, number 99.
Tailback. Ty Brooks almost fell down on the jet sweep, and now flushed as Lance. And will get what he can. He's going to be a little bit. Malmstrom the fullback, and I believe that's Babbage in front of him. Play action. Lance running out of time, firing into the end zone. Caught. Noah Gindorf, touchdown.
About 3 steps later, Nodak Insurance Company replay. Gindorf, top of your screen. He's going to drag back across. Now he waits, and he waits, and he waits. and he's still fairly covered, squeezes it in there, one hands this baby in.
Johnson, the motion man, inside give, and room this time up the middle. Crashing ahead is Adam Cofield. Here are the two tight ends. Guys continue to move those guys around as Lance on target, delivered well in a window there.
He didn't wait until his window opened, and it was a small one.
Play action again for Lance. Oh, he's going to air it out, and Christian Watson was tackled back at the 23-yard line. And that was probably a smart move for Justice Henley because he was beat. He was grabbing the back of the jersey and literally just tackled him around the legs, and that'll be 15 against the Blue Hens.
Holding. Defense. Number 21. 10 yards. Automatic. First down.
Shift trade motion again, and Austin Avery in this time at fullback, and Kobe Johnson nowhere. Lance to Ellefson, but this one blown dead.
False start. Offense. Number 75. 5 yards. Second down.
Go on. Play action to Sabian Clark, and Lance will just dump it off, and that is the second. Two-time state wrestling champ as well as Hunter Lippy. Lance in 3rd and 11. Under pressure, trying to get away, and he can't. Gains about. Johnson, the motion man, and he will get the give here with Adam Cofield trying to lead the way, and Johnson
Plays sweet, tight plays.
Inside give after the fake to Christian Watson.
With a real good slant and a zone blocking scheme up front on your Nodak Insurance Company replay, the Bison get what it needs at this stage of the game, and that is first downs. This offense.
Trying to follow his man is Sabian Clark. Does a nice job staying on his.
Really appreciate hearing it from James Hendricks.
All right, thanks so much, Ryan. A little misdirection here. Pitch goes outside and room to run. How about the speed here by the freshman Johnson? Down to the
Beautiful job by 75 Radunz.
Young man on the outside that can run. Ground game again. This time it's Cofield following his blocks, and the Bison.
Hands laying with their face down. Nodak Insurance Company replay. So they were taken to the turf. There's one, there's two, there's three on the outside and 4 on the backside. So 4 Blue Hens got all the way down to the turf before they could come.
Football game. Delayed, and they're going to run it. Good strong run here on first down. Keep the ball on the ground here. Sabian Clark now in a tailback. Johnson, the motion man. And Clark finds a small crease, and he's got enough for a first.
Announced Lance as being the starter. He says, I got your back.
Isaac keeping the ball on the ground. A nice footwork through the hole by Clark. Staying in bounds. And Sabian Clark approaching the 4-minute mark. Mathis, the motion man. Johnson, more room up the middle, and oh, he was an ankle tackle away.
We were told he was going to play a bigger role today. He certainly has, and there he goes again.
This time Delaware selling out on run. Clark finding more room. Pretty good surge again. Nolan and Clark in the backfield.
Could be Zeb's first pass of the day.
Zeb fires. Babbage. Clark up the middle. Staying on his feet. Clark bouncing outside. Touchdown.